everybody? It's Big Ed here. We got a loaded studio tonight with Carrie the Flying Hawaiian, Ben Diesel, Lumpy, and Carl Bond is back with us again this evening. Guys, we have Dallas week this week, and it is, it's always a big game, even though Dallas still sucks. Sorry. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there for the fans. A lot of stuff happening. This is the most controversial. And if this team was any place else but Philly, this has to be the most controversial 8-2 team that I've ever seen, or the most talked about 8-2 team, because obviously when things are going right, there's not a whole lot to be negative about, but my goodness, we'll find it. I mean, did you guys, you're hearing all this stuff about, Jalen, you hear the stuff about A.J. Brown, you hear all this stuff, and so, I'm going around the room. I'm going to get you guys read what you guys think, what's happening with, some of the stuff. I know right before the show we were talking about the A.J. Brown situation. And, my biggest beef is, honest to goodness, is just making something out of nothing for clicks and likes and stuff like this. I know that's part of our gig, too, try to get, more interaction. But I think making something out of it. So, Carl, what's your read on this whole thing? I know, just talk about that a little bit.
My whole thing is it's typical of every team in the NFL. I mean, there's always somebody who doesn't like somebody. The thing about it with Philadelphia sports media is they want to scrutinize every little thing. So if they get a blurb from somebody within the organization that might sound controversial, they're going to report it because that's what they want. They want the ratings. And, the thing with there's so many news medias. I mean, Philly has two sports talk shows. They got I think it's 94 or 97.5.
Yep.
And then they compete with WIP. So it's, who's going to get the bigger audience and who can come out with the biggest scoop. The thing I don't like about it is, Derek Gunn, who first reporter, he's a reputable reporter. But the thing is, to me, if you have a source that doesn't want to mention it, get their name mentioned, or they want to remain anonymous, don't report it.
Right.
I mean, don't report it. If put your name behind it. If that's what it. I mean, someone from the organization. Well, who is it? Is it the equipment manager, or is it the general manager? Is it one of the players? Who is it? You just say someone from the organization. So it can be numerous people, and it could be somebody. Who knows who it is? So their play on the field, it shows a little bit. It shows that there's a little bit of disconnect. But they've only scored 26 points the past two games, but they played two good defenses. So you don't hear Detroit fans or sports radio talking about what the Eagles did to Jared Goff. He had a 6 QBR. He had his worst performance of the season against the Eagles defense, and rightfully so. The defense shut him down. Jalen Hurts does what it takes to win. That's keeping the main thing the main thing.
Exactly. That's the one thing he always says. Keeping the main thing the main thing.
Yep.
All right. I'm getting a little feedback. You guys getting that, or is it just me?
No, it's you.
It's you.
I hear it.
All right. How's that? No. Oh, here my doubles tonight. Anyway, what's your read on all this?
Who me?
Yeah, you, Lumpy. Yes, Lumpy.
So I think a lot of it is, listen, if there's smoke, there's fire. You're hearing a lot of things from a lot of different avenues, a lot of different reporters and insiders. Not just about Jalen, not just about AJ, about other guys griping also. Do they need to get along? No, you don't have to be friends. You have to be teammates. But sports reporters, the insiders throw something out there, throw it against the wall, see what sticks. And of course, all the radio shows just run with it. Whether it's good or bad or right or wrong, like you said, they're going for it's clickbait. But I think the guy overall, in my opinion, of the situation, AJ needs to realize that he's not bigger than the team.
Yeah.
But again, like Carl said, all these guys have social media nowadays, and you can't tell a guy not to do something on social media. But they need to realize as an adult that they need to kind of curtail their outlet and keep it in check a little bit. Sometimes it's detrimental to the team.
Yeah. Totally agree with that. Ben Diesel, what do you got?
I think a lot of it has to do with just AJ Brown has always had a aggressive personality. He played high school ball about 25 minutes from my house, and he was like that in high school. He got there in college. He did the same thing at Ole Miss. He picked Mississippi State over Ole Miss, which made more sense for him because Ole Miss is more of a passing offense than State is. But he wants the ball, and I get that. Their like we talked about before, their contracts are based, incentive based on some of it, and not getting the ball in any production is costing him money. And another thing too, the NFL just announcing Hard Knocks NFC East edition. There's to say that's not a plot device for that. NFL likes their clicks, they like their ratings. It's all about money. It's a big money machine now. So that's a possibility that could be part of why AJ Brown is doing all this. There's cameras around there, the HBO cameras. So, there's no telling what's going on behind the scenes. We'll see a lot of that when the Hard Knocks comes out.
Yeah.
I think that's going to reveal a lot.
I agree with you because it is all about like all that. Like Gary, what's your read on all this?
Are you are your headphones hooked up?
Mine?
Yeah, are they on?
Yeah, they're on.
Everybody's echoing.
I
It's all
know.
echoes.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the echo right now.
Okay. Anyway, I'm sick of the whole AJ thing, man. He needs to just shut up and play.
Yeah.
He's right about one thing though. It's the play calling, because he said him and Barkley are the same players as they were last year. You know what I mean? They didn't have some big drop off athletically or anything like that. So to me, it's the play calling. They got to fix the play calling.
I agree. I definitely agree. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of break for a minute, and then we're gonna try to refix the audio because I'm sure it's driving everybody else out there crazy about the echoing.
Yeah,
And,
that just drove me nuts.
Yeah, so we're just give me 1 second, guys, because we're gonna do. We never really had an audio or video problem before. This is new for us on the show. So I'm looking for a nice little background or something like this. Wow, this is annoying. So we're gonna be right back, and give us a minute. Hello?
Still echo.
Still got echo?
Yeah.
I don't know. What did you guys think we should do to start over? Start over? Hold on. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm back. I'm going to be back. So we're going to actually start over. And sorry about that. So we're going to end this stream. We're going to start over in about a minute. I'm sorry about the audio in the background. There might be a technical difficulty we don't know about. So we'll get right back to you guys.